If you don't know what Instagram highlights are, don't worry, I got you covered. By the end of this super quick tutorial, you'll know what they are, how to set them up quickly, and most importantly, how to create beautiful highlight covers for your Instagram profile. Let's do this. Hi there, my name is Natalia and welcome back to my channel where I share super actionable ideas on content creation for entrepreneurs and creators. In today's video, I'll show you how to make use of Instagram highlights in just 3 easy steps. Unlike your regular stories, which disappear after 24 hours, Instagram stories highlights live permanently on your profile, and where they're located, which is kind of right beneath your bio, makes them the perfect resource for your followers. This is exactly why you should be very strategic with them to showcase your top content and promote your business. And since I like to get right in with these mini guide videos, grab your phone, sit back, and let's get you sorted. Number 1, saving to highlights. There are a few ways to actually save your stories to highlights, and I'll show you all of them. First of all, you can do it right when posting your story. So let's get one ready right now. Once you've shared a story, the option to add to highlights will appear and you can do it right there. Don't worry if you don't have any highlights yet, you can create one here as well. I chose travel for this one. The second way you can do it is when viewing your story. So let's post another one to show this. In the bottom right corner, there is a highlight icon. And since my first story is already added to one, the circle is white and has a black heart symbol inside. As you can see with the second story, the heart symbol is white and the icon is not filled with color, which means it's not been added to any highlights. Go ahead and click on it and a wee pop-up screen will open up. Let's add it to the travel highlight as well. Another way which I use the most is through your profile. So go to yours and see that you can add a highlight from there. If you long press on the existing highlight, a dialog box will appear and you can click Edit Highlight. From there, you can edit cover, which I will cover in a moment, so stay tuned for that. You can add and remove stories from your highlights in here as well. You can change the name here too, and check out any archive stories that you may add to this one. Number 2, enabling archive. And speaking of archives, make sure that you have archiving stories enabled. To do so, go to your settings, check privacy, then story. Scroll down and you'll see the saving options. Saving to archive is usually enabled as a default, but it's better to be safe than sorry. This will make sure that Instagram automatically saves your stories to archive and you'll be able to add them to highlights later on. Number 3, highlight covers. If you know me, you probably heard me say it a million times, but having a consistent brand image is crucial. That's why it's super important to have neatly designed highlight covers as well. There are plenty of options and you can get really creative with this, but remember that highlight covers are actually quite small, so you can't go crazy with them. My 3 tips are this. Use your brand accent color, stay consistent, and use visual cues to make the theme easy to recognize at a glance. I'll explain all 3 of them for you in details once we start designing. So to design your covers, you don't need anything fancy. You can do it from Instagram using Canva, or if you have it, design them in Photoshop. Let's start with Instagram quickly, which is not the best way, but it's certainly very easy. So let's start with a new story. Take a photo of anything, click the text tool, and pick a color. As I mentioned before, it's best if it's in line with your brand, so pick an accent color that you always use, and for me, it's baby blue. Then you can use emojis, use letters, or symbols. On iPhones, you can copy and paste images into Instagram easily, so you can use your own icons as well. You then save the story without publishing it by clicking this arrow at the top, close the story, discard changes, and go to your profile. Again, long press the highlight, click Edit Cover, and choose the little image icon. Pick the save story from your gallery, and voila, here's your quick cover. I use the Instagram method on the go when I create a highlight cover quickly, but don't have the time or the tools with me to design a proper cover, so for me it acts as a placeholder image. The second option is Canva, and it's probably the best way unless you have Photoshop. I won't cover the Photoshop option here because let's face it, if you own it, you'll probably know how to design one for yourself anyway. Canva is a free tool, and because you can save your designs and get back to them to create more, it will let you stay consistent. So let's go to Canva now. They have plenty of templates already, so if you search Instagram highlights, you'll find a ton of inspiration for yours. Let's pick a basic one and start designing. As you can see, using icons is the most popular option, and for good reason. As per my 3rd tip, it's important to make things visual and cue your followers in visibly on what they can expect and icons do just that. To stay consistent, make sure to pick one icon pack and stick with it. I've actually shared a quick video on how to find free icons for your business on my TikTok, so I'll link the video in the description below. Alright, so once we have our design, let's save it in the top right corner. You can then add it as a cover to your highlight the same way as before, so profile, long press, click edit image, and there you have it. Alright, so now you have your first highlight displayed on your profile. Next, check out this video where I share my 15 ideas on how to use Instagram highlights for your business. And let me tell you, this one is juicy. I love to share actionable tips for you to use straight away, so make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell to never miss a thing. Like this video if you enjoyed it, comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.